Hello everybody. So I've already done my foundation, but I'm gonna do kind of a get ready with me. I've pulled a couple things. I pulled this palette that I haven't used very much from the Jaclyn Hill Volt, and then this one that I haven't used yet. It's from Ace Beauty that I got in a BoxyCharm. I'm gonna go ahead. I've already done my foundation. I have the Wet n Wild cushion, and I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lids with NYX eyeshadow base. Love this stuff. I just put it on with a flat top BH Cosmetics. A concealer brush is what they would categorize it as. Been really into, like you saw in my last video, or one of the last ones, I'm not sure what order this is gonna go up in, but I've liked to kind of pull a couple things, especially in creative fashion. I like to pull a couple things. I'm gonna turn the heater off that I have on over here. It's literally the tiniest little heater. It's like this big. It has a little like the tiniest little space heater. So I have the Ace Beauty palette. It's really pretty. I really liked the golden kind of tones in here and the brown. So not like so much these red tones, like these ones here. And then obviously this one I got from the browns. This is the Armed and Gorgeous palette from Jaclyn Hill Morphe Volt palette thing. So I decided to go, and then I brought out my e.l.f. Aqua Eyes things because I decided I wanted to play with those as well. So I have my washcloth here, and let's just get going. So let's see what shade we want to go in with first. So I'm going to take this one. It's called, I'm going to take this shade, Patchouli, from the Ace Beauty palette, and just work that into the crease and onto the lid area as well. Let's zoom in a little bit while we're working with the eyes, and so I did that patchouli color, and I just kind of put it in the crease and then blending it down the lid, down to the lid. And the next shade I think I'm going to take is the color Cinnamon from this palette. I'm really liking this palette. It's funny because Clove is like peach, which doesn't make any sense. Okay, so Cinnamon, I just kind of blended this through the crease. I just really like how that's like kind of blended through. Kind of blending it upwards. You can see these kind of, I'm not sure if you can, there's like, I just plugged my brows, so now I've got like irritated follicles. So I commented on somebody else's video. Her name is Amy. I'll link her channel down below, but I commented on one of her videos because she did a single eyeshadow declutter, and I was like, man, they need to come back. Some brand needs to come out with more single shadows, because like this is what I do, is I just kind of do this. So I have single shadows that I kind of rotate out, which will be in the next video. Just because, you know, you can always just add that one single shadow to change everything up. So the next shade I'm going to take is called Smooth Criminal from the Armed and Gorgeous palette. If you're looking for a good mustard color, people, right there, right there. Access is a good one. There's really good golds in this palette too. So I'm taking that Smooth Criminal, and not too much in the crease, but mostly out here, and just blending it, feathering it through over here. Working with our blending skills today. Okay, so I've been working that Smooth Criminal shade into the crease and just blending it. Yeah, I'm just kind of keep adding and blending. Switch to like a more of a precise blending brush. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take Agent from this palette. It's more of a terracotta, almost deserty orange color to me. I live in Utah, so desert colors. I'm dipping into that shade and I'm just going to go on where like the other shades kind of end to kind of brighten up that almost like, you know, that sun peeking out from the side of the clouds. Dusty. Okay, continuing to add that shade. Now the other problem is that I run into is that a lot of palettes don't contain a like matte cream color, and I absolutely I always will use one of those most likely, so I always just have my, geez, this does not shut right, and I almost threw it across the room, my like face powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I'm done working with the crease, because if I keep going I'm just gonna get to a point where I can't go back from. I'm just gonna take this brush and go up here. Don't have any brows on today, I just did brow gel. Going all natural with the brows today. I'm just taking the whatever's left over on my brush and put it this way so we can blend out that section. And I'll take this brush and then kind of carve out over here. Almost like concealer, but without concealer. This is like a flat shadow brush. I'm gonna take Guilt Trip from the Jaclyn Hill palette and take this, really build it up on my brush because I want a lot, and I'm gonna just tap a little bit off and then place this here right in the center. That is exactly what I was looking for. Nice and golden. Beaming of gold right here in the center. See that golden? Crazy golden. Place this here. But I'm really like building this color up because I want it to be like pale gold. I just feel like this is like almost like a neutral Christmas look because we have the gold. Alright, so I did that. So I'm going to take the gold shade. This is liquid gold from the Liquid Metals from e.l.f. And I'm going to take the golden one and place it on the inner corners. And just take my finger and pat it out. Add a tiny bit more. You can layer these a little bit, but not a lot, because then it just starts to look. Taking that same shadow brush that I took and kind of blending the edges of that so it doesn't look crazy. And then I'm going to take the Guilt Trip color again and kind of meet those colors together. So, and then my last thing that I'm going to do is take the color Jasmine from the Ace Beauty palette. You don't have to use these same palettes, you can use whatever you have. You could just use the Jaclyn Hill palette and you could just use this and pretty much kind of create the same thing. You would just use more of this color and then like this color. So I'm going to take Jasmine and get some of my brush and really tap that off and place a bit here on my brow bone. It's really subtle though. Not necessarily a bad thing. It's gonna be really, actually really great for a brow bone. Alright, so I'm not going to do liner today because I've been really liking to opt out of it, but I'm going to take my NYX Worth the Hype mascara and curl my lashes. Okay, so I did my mascara. I really like that mascara. This is the Peach Concealer from, I've had it for a while. I'm really trying to finish it up, but it does not want to go anywhere. I would say it's good at brightening, but it's not good at like concealing. Like maybe I'm just being too much of a stickler. Like it looks really good in the viewfinder, but here in my mirror it doesn't look that great. I could just be a stickler. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and powder with my e.l.f. finishing powder, and then I will apply my mascara to my bottom lashes. I like to apply it when I have powder and stuff on because this is just an e.l.f. Ultimate blending brush. Be a really good foundation brush. Could be. Not that I've tried it, but could be. Alright, just a little bit of powder. That brush actually applies it really nicely because it doesn't like pack on powder. I'm not going to apply liner to the top lashes, but I'm going to take this shimmer strip one from Physicians Formula and apply it to my waterline. It's just in the shade brown. It's shimmer strip brown eyes. Okay. Just looked up and I was completely out of frame for that, but that's what this looks like now. I think the eye look is turning out really, really great. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this blush from Swarm Beauty. Blush from Swarm Beauty as I grab a blush brush. This is a blush I've been using for a while. I will try to link it down below because I've been talking about it and I guess it's not, I haven't actually checked if it's still available, but I really like it. It's just like one of those really perfectly natural blushes, so I do recommend it if you're looking for that. And the packaging is actually really unique. Just like kind of opens like this. It just covers the blush. I'm going to take this Pixie palette for our, I'm going to do some bronzing, not contouring, and then some. For the bronzeness, I'm going to take this shade right here. And I'm going to apply it here on the back of my cheeks, and then the highlighter can kind of go over it and they can be friends. And I'm gonna apply this here. It's shimmery, but it's pretty. Apply some here in the nose. I have a little hair coming out of this. How nice is that? This is just a crown brush. It's kind of funny because everyone always is like, it looks just like the Wet n Wild brushes. Wouldn't surprise me if it's the same manufacturer. And then I'm going to just take a fan brush. This is the e.l.f. one. It's the most flimsiest, thinnest fan brush you can ever get, but I like it because if I want subtle highlight, I can take that. I'm going to take the lightest shade in this Pixie palette and dust this through. You see how it's just like a really subtle hint of highlighter you get with this? If you just want that little tiny hint of highlighter, I would recommend this brush. It's almost kind of not functional for anything else, but... And then like if you want to put some on your nose and you don't want a whole bunch, it's perfect for that. I'm having too much fun. I guess you can't have too much fun with makeup, can you? So for my lips, I'm just gonna go with my tried and true. I'm gonna mix two colors together with my e.l.f. Glow Lips for They're like a balm thing. So I'm gonna put the orange one on, which kind of goes on peachy. It's really pretty. So there's that. Really pinky peach. This is what it looks like. I've talked about these in the past. I recommend them highly. They're very moisturizing. And then I'm going to take the purple and put it on because it kind of brings it to like a purpley berry tone. But if you put this one on together all by itself, it kind of looks funny in my opinion. But I still have it and I still use it for mixing. And that is our lips. And this whole time I realized I did not zoom out, so you're just having my close-up face this whole time. Alright guys, so that was a quick kind of video. It's actually only took me 20 minutes to film, which is quite a feat, because normally it takes me like 35 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye to you guys right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was really fun to film, kind of just another playing with makeup video. So if you guys did like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you like videos such as this, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!